It can feel so overwhelming constantly seeing political content and wanting to get involved but having absolutely no idea where to start. It's complicated and not everyone's brain is wired to retain buzzwords and current events. That was me only a couple of years ago. I went from having no idea what democracy was, what fascism was, and now I make political content online. I did a fashion degree, I own an accessory brand, and I grew up in a family that just didn't really talk about politics, so I had no exposure to it because it's also not mandatory in the GCSE curriculum, which, by the way, I do think there should be a politics module in all high schools. And whilst I acknowledge that a lack of political interest could be from privilege or ignorance, a lot of people just don't have access to the right resources, or even how to make sense of them. That is why I'm creating a series called the Politics Playbook, and it is going to be a safe space for people who want to learn more to learn more. There is absolutely nothing worse than opening a comment section on a political video and having absolutely no idea what they're talking about, and nowadays you can't just say, sorry, I don't know, because you will get a whole mound of people just hating on you and shitting on you for not having that knowledge. So in this series, the Politics Playbook, I will be covering things like basic definitions of political ideologies and systems, current events, and how different countries' political systems work. I'm not going to be throwing out buzzwords and big words at you. I'm going to be explaining it as best as possible to try and help you understand. Because in order to move forward as a country, especially in Britain, more people need to be aware of politics, and when more people are aware, more people can make conscious votes. So I'm hoping that this creates a safe space for people who want to learn more about politics, want to broaden their knowledge. So without further ado, episode 1 will be dropping tomorrow, and do let me know if there's anything you want me to cover, and please don't feel embarrassed admitting in the comments that there is something you don't know or want clarification on. So come back tomorrow for episode 1 of the Politics Playbook.